Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the great wall of comics. It's time for another episode of Only My Slabs. All right, so Only My Slabs, the show where we take a look through my history of my picking up graded comic books. We're going box by box through the collection, over 1,100 slabs in the collection. Keep in mind, though, that quantity is not always quality, folks. There's a lot of slabs as we go through here. And I gotta go, what was I thinking? But it's fun to reminisce. I mean, these are I've been collecting books for quite some time, and some of these are better than others. You go through your collection, you're probably gonna find the same old thing. Let's kick it off, though, with a glimpse into the 1970s with Amazing Spider-Man 124. Here we have the first appearance of Man-Wolf. Now, this book was, this was an A-OK, actually. I remember getting this from a buddy of mine, Slotted Up 503, who I used to do a show called Sidekicks Talk Comics way back in the day. He was kind enough to A-OK me this book, which is awesome. Little 20-cent goodness, Amazing Spider-Man. Kick us off. All right. Oh, wow. It's taking some of these out of the bag. I'm seeing that some of these could use some bag replacement. This, okay. Batman Adventures 12. Of course, first appearance of Harley Quinn. Now, Fan Expo has put out a ton of various reprints teaming up with John Boy Myers. There's a whole slew of these covers that have been done over the time, and I think now they're doing Mad Love. But so this, all it is it's just one of these Fan Expo exclusives by John Boy Myers of reprinting Batman Adventures 12, the first appearance of Harley Quinn in comic books. Next up, this is now this is a question of, is this a constitute what's called a pedigree or not? Whether or not the Rocky Mountain, I think Rocky Mountain is still considered a pedigree. I'll look it up and see. But if so, this book was a book I picked up prior to their new labels. This is an old slab. But this is Batman 312 in a 9.8 with white pages. This is, I think the key on this is that Calendar Man gets a new costume, and I believe that this is the first time that Batman uses his cape as a glider. I think. I'll double check. But, so there you go. Batman 312 from 1979. And it is, in addition to the comic link sticker here for Rocky Mountain, you can see it says Rocky Mountain printed on the label itself. Huh. New costume for Calendar Man. I'm collecting the Batman books, and it was a 9.8. So what are you gonna do? And this one, I'm seeing this. I haven't seen this in a while. This slab is damaged. Looks like the piece is there, so it looks like this happened while I've been moving boxes around. The slab has gotten damaged. Well, this is gonna be Batman 366, and it's the first Jason Todd in the Robin costume. So you got Batman and Joker fighting in there. 9.2 white pager. Batman 366. First Jason Todd in Robin costume with a Joker appearance. So, Kool-Aid Man on the back. Kool-Aid Man video game. That is weird. I wonder how that slab got damaged. Not good. Some of these were, I think these next couple, these are all various, I think, eBay buys. So early on in my slab collecting, I did what a lot of slab collectors do, or early slab collectors do, which was peruse eBay, looking for books that are about to end, looking for deals. Doesn't, looking below a certain price point and scooping them up, not really paying much attention to what the title was or what the grade was, just kind of picking up cheap slabs. Excuse me. This one here, so that was 367. This is 368. Jason Todd officially becomes Robin. The difference is on these, though, there was a reason for them, because I was actually collecting Batman. I have got now the full run from 250 to the modern day. So, and now, man, we got Batman. Here's, those are the Jason Todd, so why not go to, Batman 442, the first appearance of, not Jason Todd, this is, Tim Drake. Tim Drake in the classic Robin costume. He shows up to save Batman and Robin Batman and Nightwing from a beating at the hand of the Joker or whatever, or disguised in that classic Robin costume. Then, of course, this was a huge book for me when I was just after I got into comics. So I didn't get into comics till much later in life. A lot of people start when they're kids, but for me, kids, it was just comic stuff on television. I never read comic books, but unless I happened to just come into one. But for the most part, my parents wouldn't buy me books or whatever. So it wasn't until in the early 90s, when I was out of high school and in college, that I got into collecting comics. And this book, I remember when this book hit, this was big time stuff. And that is Batman 497, The Breaking of the Batman. Of course, Bane breaking Batman's back, which brings us this whole series where Azrael takes over as Batman. This was just a huge deal at the time. This one notates, Bane breaks Batman's back. Newsstand edition exists without the black cover. So this is it's basically a long way of saying that this is the direct edition, because it's got this black, but if you got the newsstand, it would look without this, essentially. So 9.8 white pager. You know what how I got this book? This book I actually got for free. It was an AOK, from PGX, which is kind of odd now that I think about it, that they AOK'd me a CGC slab. Am I remembering this right? Oh, no. You know what it is? They did AOK me a copy of this in a PGX slab, but I kept this one. And I think we ended up giving away that one. Sometimes, it's been many years, and sometimes the old noggin ain't what she used to be, Oh, this book, at one point had peaked up pretty high. It had peaked up around $200. It's back down now. One of my favorite Batman keys in my collection. Not because it's necessarily a big book or anything else, but because it's my favorite Batgirl, and that's Cassandra Cain. There as she's shot. Yeah. All right. First appearance of Batgirl, Cassandra Cain. I think that Cassandra Cain is the best Batgirl. My favorite. I think it's no mistake that Batgirl didn't get a solo series until Cassandra Cain took over. Don't get me wrong. I like Barbara Gordon too. Barbara Gordon is the best Oracle, though. Of course, there hasn't really been many other, but I like her in her support role. And you know, occasionally coming out and as a mentor. I totally love her in that role. But as being the person in the chair helping all the Bat family, she's great. There's no question about it. Sandra Cain's the better fighter. As a more interesting character with this troubled past and this all this emotional damage and stuff. It's more plausible that she would take on this mantle and do all this versus just being the daughter of the commissioner. Anyways, whereas the role behind the balls as a support, well, that could make more sense. All right, we're doing these first appearances of these of the various Robins, it seems. So here's the first appearance of Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne, grandson of the Demon. This is the first full appearance. So Talia Ghul and Bruce Wayne, they have a child. Spoilers. And it's Damian Wayne. In this issue, we get his first full appearance. I hope that you like bats, folks, because you know this is what happens: is I collect these books, and I put them in my boxes, and initially they just kind of go in, and as I get the books, they go in, and then I alphabetize them within a box. That box is full, I move on to the next. But every once in a while, I make a box. I go, oh, let's just kind of there's a bunch of Batman books in here. Let me put more Batman books in here and stuff. And we'll see that before long when we get to, I think, the next box, which is going to be all Amazing Spider-Man when we get to it. This one's not going to be an interesting one to show up on camera. This is Batman 25. And there we can kind of see, you can see the trade dress, you can see the 0 year, everything, but it is all in black, completely black cover. It is, and it's embossed as well too. So, and there is some horrible Newton ring in there. Not surprised really, but so we've got Batman black embossed cover, 0 year. This is issue 25, 9.8. Beautiful black cover. What are you gonna do? 2 more books. I mean, this is going quick today, folks, and that's okay. This is Batman. The current. Let's see. We had the Batman Volume 1, then we had Batman Volume 2, which was our new 52. Then we had Rebirth, which is where we're at today. Well, this is Batman Rebirth #1. This is Unknown Comics, Tyler Kirkham foil exclusive, all foil cover. It is shiny as get out. And there we got Batman with Catwoman and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, the Gotham City Sirens. A beautiful book. I do like this book. Good rendition of Batman being annoyed by them all, and that full foil cover. So look at him being put off. All right, last book. Also, Batman Rebirth issue #1. Oh my goodness, there's something wrong with. Oh God, this one also is all damaged. I got an issue going on in my. I gotta look at my storage. What's going on with my boxes? If I'm banging them into something, this has got a cracked slab too. You can see this damaged, cracked slab here. What is this? Simon's Cat card game. Oh, Steve Jackson Games. All right. Well, anyways, this is Batman issue 1. This is Tim Sale cover. It's a variant cover, right? Yeah, Tim Sale cover. Variant cover for the relaunch of the Batman series. Here, issue #1. All right. I don't remember if this was an incentive or not, but damn, that is cracked. I mean, fortunately, it's on the side here, but you can see. Look at this is, not good. No bueno. I might have to send some books in for reholder. Yikes. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Only My Slabs, where we take that look into my books. But fear not. Tune in on Saturdays at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, where Chris, the comic vet, and I will team up. We'll have a member of the comic book community come on, and they'll go through their slabs, and we'll get to know them through their slab collection. Be sure to check it out. Most Saturdays, I should say, because, well, this coming Saturday, there's no show, because Chris and I are at Heroes Con. But the following week. All right, guys. Until next time, click what you want. Don't listen to anybody, especially me. You know how it goes. Fat man, fat stacks of comics, fat opinion. Thanks for watching.